Hey, Profe Loco here with another special education moment to answer a question. How can I help my child be more socially aware and not be overly friendly? Well, it's a pretty good question, and I found that a lot of my students with everywhere from mild to severe handicaps, from developmental delays to severely autistic, have had problems with overfamiliarity, and it puts the fear in the parents and the guardians as far as protection. You know, in this day and age, we have to be vigilant on who our kids come in contact with. So, what can you do? Um, what I found is the most effective is to do role play. And that's why I had the sort of Grateful Dead outfit on. With my students, we would do role play where I would dress up in a costume such as the one I just did, or an older lady, or a student, or a salesman, or something. And with the parent, or in some cases the grandparent, we would go through a scenario. And this is all with approval of the parent. And I would say, I would dress up and I would go to the student, and it, again, these students have very limited speech for the most part. And I would say, "Can you help me find my puppy?" And come on, let's go look. And they would have to say, we would train them to say, "Stop, stranger danger." They would clap. And so we would even use a stop sign. They'd have to say, "Stop," turn it around, "Stranger danger." And we'd role play through that, different scenarios, things like that. And then the student, it's very important to transfer these skills. Then we'd give the student the same costumes, go through the same scenarios with the different teaching staff, and do the same thing. And they would have to at least verbalize to the best of their ability that they needed that person to come with them to do something. And the staff person would then do the same thing. Stop, stranger danger. And that worked out pretty good. Um, it's hard when kids with disabilities, when they run, because most of the time they're a lot faster than us. And but a lot of times they don't run with the purpose. They're running, they may see someone that looks similar to them and they'll want to hug them, and they're fast and they can get away. What I've done with students is created a map of the campus or locations that they're going to, and I would take pictures on their or on a phone, cell phone, of the different locations on the campus with a lanyard with a map showing them where they were, and then they could find their way back to an adult or to one of the classrooms where they needed to be at. And so, because it is sort of easy to wander away when you have a disability, we would practice also social or facial recognition. And a really fun way to do that is with games such as the Guess Who game, where you have to focus on characteristics like the person you chose, are they bald headed? And so it was a process of elimination. You could also do take one of your family members, take a photo of them like just right now with the cell phone, then put a disguise on, you know, dad has glasses on or dad has a mustache, and do matching games, or picking them out saying, where does dad have glasses at? And so they would find that one. Where does grandma have a fake mustache? And sort of funny, but you can do that, and the kids have fun with that. You can take photos of the school staff, which I did quite a bit, and then you go over with that student who are friends. And then I also would take a picture of my Grateful Dead outfit for them to realize that, okay, this is not a friend. This is an example of who is not a friend. We would set them up for success, which worked out really well. The students, especially entering in a high school setting, some of my students with Down syndrome and autism, we would take a picture with them with the staff person. And so they would see that they would be with them, and I would put on there who the staff person is. So they become familiar. Some of my parents then transferred those onto their tablet, which is more what they were using rather than a old school lanyard. Another thing I do is, which worked pretty well for a majority of my students, is just a mantra where you're getting ready to go out of the building and you say, stop, look, listen, go. And we do the same thing where we do visual cues. Stop, look, listen, go. And that worked pretty good. So try those. They work pretty good. This is Profe Loco with another special ed moment. Bye-bye.